8 reasons to stand up today against abortion bans in the United States. That's how it starts. And all the people cheer. Or all, lest the 60 million voices will never hear. While I admire the rhyme and incomparable sound, in the zeal the appeal got a little turned around. So I proffer to the supporter, to the scoffer, 8 reasons to stand up today for every human life on the planet. 1. There is no penalty for rape harsh enough that it will ever erase the scars, retrace the stars that shone on her shame, that night, that morning, that afternoon, the moment, that moment. Not a penalty harsh enough exists for a woman once her soul has been stole. But saying it's all about control? Aren't we collectively appalled when someone bigger and stronger forces their will on the body of someone else? Or is that only when we don't call that action choice? Number 2. Where is the empowerment in telling a woman that she can't? In fueling the fearful fires that burn the idea of motherhood at a stake of inconvenience? At what about all I dream? And here is where we intervene. Number 3. Pregnancy is indeed a personal decision. No clergy, government, or activist group need apply. However, once that new life exists, that new life has individual value. Yes, the same worth that you have, that I do. And moving right on through to number 4. The idea that society doesn't ever rise up against legal immorality is a false narrative. Just because there will always be murder, just because there will always be rape, just because does not a just cause make. Number 5. Roe v. Wade was and is unconstitutional. Based on a lie, it spits on the 14th Amendment, because personhood should never be determined by the size or location of a person. Number 6. What you are staring over is the precipice of the triumph of evil that has come upon us, for after far too long, good men and women have done not nothing, but not enough. Because until the most vulnerable among us are safe in the safest place, we will sound a call to action in this and every place. Number 7. The rallying cry is for freedom, is for hands off our bodies, and that's feminism. But what's more magnificently, beautifully feminist than protecting our own children from a society, a country, a world that marginalizes and minimizes, diminishes and disguises their importance and their light, their existence in this fight? And a nod to those 19th century women who paved our winding path with suffrage and with suffering, somehow so often conveniently aborted from the narrative is this: the first feminists were pro-life. Numbers 8 through infinity are steps on a list. This battle won't be won not by tongue nor by fist. It's courage and heart, it's walking the walk, and parcel and part, it's the grace in your talk, reaching a hand to a mother in need, to her child, her children, it's sowing a seed, and let's not what if about how one was conceived. The simple truth is, when it comes to determining the matter of life, it's not up to us to determine when another's life matters.